Hey guys, it is Wendy Hardneck and welcome to Croctober. This is my second video and this time I'm doing things a little bit different. So in the Instapot over there I have some red lentils, some white beans, some quinoa, the two different kinds, and I'm letting that cook so that'll be a lot of protein. And then I've got some cumin seed in here because my other little pestle and mortar, I had to wash it because I had left a little bit of something in there, and so it hasn't dried, and you have to have a dry pestle and mortar for it to work. And I'm crunching up this toasted, well, this is cumin seed, then I'm going to toast it. I am going to be making a Mexican soup. And it just kind of sounded warm and comforting. I have an event at the Capitol to go to tomorrow, so I wanted, if I don't throw it out of the thing, I wanted something I could take that I could just heat up and eat, and it'll be nice and warm and filling and cozy, and it'll be a really good deal. So right now I'm trying to crush up this. The other pesto mortar works a little bit better. This one not near as good, but this is very fragrant when you do this. Oh, I learned this from my friend Connie. She's like, crush it up, and then toast it. She said it'll make a world of difference, and so we normally do that. Like, she'll come over to help on the farm, and then we'll cook, and yeah. So anyway, I am also sporting Ridge Life's t-shirt. Go check out Tim. Friend, he's funny. He's funny. Anyway, I've met him a couple times at some of the meetups. He is just a really nice guy. And here we go. So we got that done. So we're going to throw this in here right now. It's crushed up pretty good. I don't know if you can see it. Just going to kind of throw that around. Turn the heat up a little bit so it can toast it. Just mildly, because you don't want it to go too terribly long. So what I'm going to make is this Mexican soup. And it just sounds really good right now. I was in the mood for Mexican food, but I'm cold. And when I'm cold, I want a warm soup. I love soup. I actually could eat soup year round. So anyway, this wonderful collaboration called Croctober, there are a lot of channels participating. You need to go check them out. There's a playlist on Jenny Goff's channel. Go check her out. She is hosting this collaboration, and this is, I believe it's my third year. I love this collaboration. It is a lot of fun. Oh, that smells so good, you guys. So you toast your cumin seeds because it's incredible. My friend is right. It really makes a difference. Let me get that on the induction part. I don't know if I have it up enough. Don't want to burn them, but she said just to toast them to kind of give it that little zing. Well, then I've got a can of black beans, I've got a can of pinto beans, some San Marzano tomatoes, and I got some jackfruit. So we're going to add some jackfruit in there as well. And it'll act like it's kind of like chicken since I can't eat meat and stuff. And you don't even notice the difference, trust me. I have had, it's kind of fun because, you know, I'm vegan and I have people over and I'll fix food for them, and they're like, this is so hearty and meaty and good, and I'm like, there ain't no meat in that. They're totally blown away by that. They're like, you're kidding. Nope. Okay, I can smell it now. It's really warmed up. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I turn that off, so I'm gonna set that aside because on the induction you have to be really careful. Also, I'm going to do some brown rice. So this process I'm going to do, I didn't want to do all that and then have y'all wait. So here's what I'm going to do. So this, I I have this other Instapot ready to go. And my sister-in-law taught me this trick. So right here is a half a cup. Okay guys, do 2 cups. Okay, so here's the trick to make your rice really fluffy in the Instant Pot. Put the lid back on that. Let me set these things aside. You add the same amount to your, of water, but then sometimes you have to add just 1 more cup. So I'm gonna need 4 of these. 2. If I don't keep track of counting, I'll lose count. 4. And then I always add 1/2 extra. So there you go. We're going to put it in the Instapot. So I have another Instapot here. I have a lot of Instapots in this house. So let me show y'all. So that one, 4 minutes on high. Then you let it decompress on its own for about 10 minutes and then finish decompressing it. So I'm going to go ahead and get some other stuff ready while we're waiting on the rice. So I've got some crushed black pepper. I've got some regular cumin that I'm going to add to that. You can add some paprika if you want. I'm not doing it. I'm definitely going to add some turmeric. I dropped the lid and broke it, so I'm going to have to get another lid. I'm going to set this aside. I think I left that over there. Keep it together here. I love, oh man, the cumin seeds smell so darn good. Make sure that's off so it doesn't burn. So I got a can of these San Marzano tomatoes. Now normally this girl has her own canned tomatoes, but the last 2 years, no. Garden's just non-existent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and open that up. I really don't like canned tomatoes, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice right now. Oh, that's not gonna come off. Go ahead and rinse my hand here. I need a little dish towel. I did not have that ready. I'm just gonna use a little hand towel. Then I've got this. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the lid off since I dropped something on it. I'm gonna go ahead and open the can. I'm gonna go ahead and drain this into the strainer that I have in this sink. And this is just from Trader Joe's. It's green jackfruit. And it's gonna act as kind of like chicken. And it's gonna absorb the flavors of all the spices and other stuff into the soup. It's gonna be really good. All right, y'all. It's really hard for me to open cans. So it's in chunks. What I do is drain it. And then let it drain, and as it's draining, take that to the recycle center. Then you just kind of shred it. Like you take the jackfruit and you just take it and shred it like it's chicken. And it's really good. It really is. All right, so we'll come back to that. I'm gonna go ahead and open the pinto beans and the black beans. And I am gonna add a little bit of nutritional yeast because I like it. Now you don't have to add salt, but I'm gonna add some Redmond's real salt at the end because your body needs salt. You absolutely need salt. But I'm cheating. I'm using a can of pinto beans instead of putting the pinto beans in there. And I'm using a can of black beans. I do have the dried beans, and normally that's what I do. But I'm having to use this stuff because the expiration dates are getting close. And so that's why I'm doing it. Going to go ahead and use these because the dried beans will last a heck of a lot longer than these. Okay, so set that aside. Got that brown rice done. Oh, gosh, there's a stupid gnat in here. I have tons of them because I've been working on the plums. Plum, this is the holiday plum jam. These are, well, that one popped off, so that didn't even seal. So that's gonna have to go in the refrigerator. Glad I checked that. Most of these The seal is really tight, so I must have had that one not tight, but I absolutely love these jars. So yeah, I have a lot of fruit in the kitchen, and I have those fruit flies. I do have these little trappy deals. They work, but they're just slow at it. So anyway, I've got the canned beans, and what I'm going to do is drain those, and I'm actually going to just drain them into the strainer as well, and I'm going to rinse them because it's all going in together, so it's not like it's going to hurt it. Spoon. You know how everything just sticks to the bottom. Okay, we'll dump that. Dump that. Not gonna lie, I like the dry beans better. But you definitely want to rinse your beans. And actually, you don't even have to shred that jackfruit, because once it starts cooking, it'll shred. So hang on, I'll be right back. It's gonna be hot, you guys. I'm gonna take it over here. I gotta get me some little things to, oh my goodness, the fruit flies are bad. So I'm washing my little things, because they are, well, let's just put it over here. They get dirty, your oven mitts. It's heavy. All right, may not look good now. Ta-da! But that's gonna be loaded with protein. So we're gonna go ahead, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and stir a little bit and see if that's gonna be too much liquid. May not look good now, but I promise it's gonna be loaded with protein. And it's going to be delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour that in carefully so I don't slop it all over me. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the nutritional yeast. Not a lot, just a little. So when you use turmeric, you need to use black pepper. And in this Mexican soup, it's going to taste really good anyway. I highly recommend it. It seems like a lot, but when you mix it all up, it's really not. So since I lost the lid, I'm going to do this. And turmeric's actually really good for you. And this, I am taking the lid off because I like a lot of cumin. Oh yeah. It's going to be so delicious. Toasted cumin seed. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's already smelling very aromatic. Let's stir this up a little bit. It's actually smelling really, really good. Now I like it, and you can. Like if you had some dried peppers or some pepper flakes, you can add that. If you want any kind of heat to your soup, you can add that as well. When the rice gets done, I add the rice in there. That'll really absorb some of the moisture. Now, if I don't spill it in the sink, we're going to add the black beans, the pinto beans, and the jackfruit. Hang on, y'all. This is a gloomy, dreary day. It's like lightly misting. We had over 4 inches of rain here. It probably could stand to use more beans, y'all. Some more black beans. That's not very much. Okay. I'm gonna come back. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed another can. I had a big can of these Sun Vista black beans. So I added that in here. Another little can of the pinto beans. This is draining, so I didn't want to carry it across from the sink. This colander doesn't fit real good in that little sink. That'll keep the mess from hitting the floor. Lord knows, I do not want to clean the kitchen. I have to mop already quite a bit, and I do it, I don't use a mop, so it's a lot of work. So I'm gonna mix that up. Oh, that just looks amazing. Don't let the jackfruit throw you off. It's actually I should have more, but I don't have any more cans. So it'll, when it cooks again, it'll just kind of, because I'm gonna just put it on slow. It's gonna just go break down real good, and it'll be like chicken. It really smells good. I think it needs a lot more spice. I think this is a pretty good sized bunch of soup. But I know that the rice will absorb most of that too. Add a little bit more, and I do need to add a little bit of salt from, there we go. I'm kind of a throw and go type of girl, and I don't know if there's a recipe for this. I just throw and go. I just create meals all the time that sound good at the moment. I need to start writing a bunch of this stuff down. That is Redmond's real salt. Oh, there was one other thing that my friend mentioned that she uses. It's a little bit of oregano. There we go. We want a lot of flavor in there. Actually, a couple shots of cardamom. Actually, some of the spices you would use in desserts are also really good in meals. So don't knock it until you try it. I've used garam masala in apple pie, and it turned out really good. Made it very, very warm. Oh my gosh, it does smell good. To me, I think it still needs a lot more spice, because I like my stuff flavorful. I mean, I really like a lot of flavor. The rice is done. Let that sit for 10 minutes, then I'll come back and decompress it. I'll add the rice in here, then we'll cook this. Cook it. Well, I would say I'd slow cook it for the rest of the evening. It shouldn't take that long. I think I'll slow cook it in the Instapot, because I've got to throw some more. I make the chickens their food and the dog their food, and I use crock pot. So I always have a crock pot over there, crock pot there, a crock pot on the island, and another crock pot over here, and then I have the other Instapot over here. So I always have stuff going all the time. I definitely use crock pots, and since last year, I've acquired probably eight more crock pots and 2 more Instapots. I'm telling you, they're a lifesaver. They make everything so much easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that slow cook. It does, it smells good, but what I'm gonna do is add the seasoning into my bowl, so I can add just exactly what I want, and it's gonna be really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna go put this back in there and let that slow cook. And I will come back and show y'all here in a little while what's going on. Hey y'all, I am back, and I had let that decompress on its own, and it went 15 minutes, and so I'm ready to unplug this Instapot, take the lid off. I always set that down in the sink. I'm just gonna grab these little things to pull this out, because it is hot. Ooh. And the rice, look at that. It's nice and fluffy, and it is perfect. Ooh, little hot though, but that almost looks like what do you call it? Go ahead and take the lid off of here. Now mind you guys, sorry, I'm gonna take the thing with me. This right here looks really good. I'm gonna go over here and look at this soup. Look how the colors are just really going together now. I've got it on slow cook. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rice in there right now. Put the lid on and have it slow cook. Stay with me, guys. Sorry about all the shaking and moving around, but that's how I have to do it. Ow, that's kind of hot. We are really packing this Instapot pretty good, but at least it's not on the pressure. Okay, I was talking to the camera and it shut off on me. So anyway, welcome to Croctober. I hope you try this. This is Hearty. It's really a good soup. Probably could use another can of that tomato, but it is delicious, and it's nice and warm and cozy, and it's cold out. I mean, it is really cold. Yeah, I hate eating and being filmed. Anyway, go check out the playlist. Go check out Jenny Goff at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. Follow all the content creators, and it's shutting off again. All right, guys, take care. Wendy at Hardneck Farms.